So in this video, we just want to go over, I guess, our standard for creating an Arc Pro project. There's a lot of ways to create them, but if you want to have a safe way so things don't go missing, this is a strategy. Over time, you'd want to create your own standard or guideline if you had a shop, just so that things don't go missing. So I'm going to make a standard mapping project. I'll first set a default location in that. Um, so I'm going to start here, but even in here, I'm going to make a new folder, and I'll call it M00 demo 01 starter. So that means it will create this folder inside. And then the eternal question is, do I check this box or not? And what should I use this? Which uses the name here. I'm going to call it Pro. So that means from the outside, if I was looking at this, hey, that's Pro. That's the stuff for Pro in that. It does mean that it will create a subfolder in here. And that's okay, because maybe I have like 2 Arc Pro projects I want to demo in this lecture demo. So it allows for many in that. So we'll go okay. Now, it never hurts, like on any project, is you're going to have a study area. So I'll quickly go in, Map tab, Base Map. I guess pick your favorite and that. And I'm just going to scroll down here and actually set up at least, one bookmark in that. There. And I'll just go up here, bookmarks, new bookmark. And maybe we'll call it, study area, because usually your project is in a certain location and you want to get there fast. Now, the big thing I want to do here is create some other folders that we might need. Now, under folders, there's the project folders and then connected folders. I'm just going to go make sure I'm on the Pro folder in that, and I'm going to make a new one called scripts. In case I write any scripts, we may not use this, but I just want to have a standard. And do that again. I'll right click on the folder and make a new folder. We'll make this data. In case I have file-based data, CSV files, shapefiles that I want to load into the project's default file geodatabase. And maybe one more for docs. So these would be the standard 3 that I would want to add to every project in that. And we've seen before on other projects and practicums where the thing that they created was a standard way to create like a project structure, right? Yeah, with some default folders and job numbers and that, and just seed the project the way they want for their shop, usually so things don't go missing. Now, what I want to do now is I want to actually check to make sure things actually got in the right spot. Okay, so we had the lecture demo. I manually made the mod 0 demo 1 starter, and then the tool made the subfolder Pro. All good so far. I do want to make sure that this data folder is down inside Pro, not up a level higher. And docs is also down here, and scripts is also down here. Although I find the connection folders, it's nice, it's convenient, it's a cool feature. The problem is when you ship these things around, if you had stuff in the connected folder, it'll go missing. If your scripts are off somewhere else, they'll go missing. And so I like to have it set up just to remind myself, make sure you get everything down at this level so that you could quickly zip this up and send it to someone. Now, people might argue, hey, there's all these packaging tools inside Pro to package things up in your project. But there's a lot of options on those, which means how those packages get created. There can be a lot of volatility about what gets included and what doesn't. And you can still have these errors. So the safest thing is to get everything down inside this subfolder, zip this folder up to share it. And again, I understand there's packaging tools, but my experience so far is that things still go missing too often. And so it can be slightly frustrating in that. Now, this is not going to be foolproof. We can still put stuff in the wrong location, too high, too low, or accidentally put important information in a connected folder so that when we ship this, things might go missing. But this is not a bad way to start. Okay, right? I have this subfolder where all my pro stuff is called pro. I have these extra folders, data, docs, and scripts, and that should give me a decent start for all future labs involving pro. That's all for now.